Hello guys, my name is Miss Hannah and we're going to just be doing some fun stuff today that has to do with farmers markets. So I brought a few pictures to share with us about today's problem, and it is right here. So this is a picture of a farmers market. Have you guys ever been to a farmers market before?
Mm-hmm. There's one 5 minutes from my house.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of stuff did you get there?
Pet the horses, and I bought fresh produce, and they have this gelato stand that is to die for.
Yum. I used to always go there and get a bunch of apples because those are my favorite types of fruit. What about you, Shelby?
There's actually one near my house at a church.
Oh, very cool.
And I get squash.
Squash. Squash is really good. I love squash.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so one of our friends today, her name is Molly, she went to the farmer's market on Saturday. She knew that this time of year there would be lots of small pumpkins that she could use for decorating her table. Have you ever created something to decorate your table?
No, but my grandma does.
Really? We used to do that all the time for Thanksgiving. My mom would put all this stuff on the table and it would be really pretty. She'd use all kinds of decorations. So when Molly started looking around the market, she noticed a big table full of small pumpkins for decorating. Look at all those pumpkins that she saw. What do you guys notice about that picture? What do you notice about all the pumpkins?
There's different kinds.
There's different kinds? What do you mean by different kinds?
Different
So
colors.
these ones are all orange. These ones have stripes.
Mm-hmm.
Those ones are white.
Yeah? That's awesome. That's perfect. Molly decided that she only wanted to get striped pumpkins and white pumpkins to create her table decoration. How many striped pumpkins? Wait. First, she picked some striped pumpkins. First, she picked some striped pumpkins. There we go. How many striped pumpkins did Molly pick? Four. Good. So Molly picked 4 striped pumpkins. Then she picked some white pumpkins. When she was finished, she had picked 9 pumpkins in all. Is anyone else wondering how many white pumpkins Molly had picked? Yeah? Alrighty, so I'm going to give each of you guys a little piece of paper. And this has our problem that we're going to be solving today. Let's work together to solve this. I want you to listen to the story problem, and then I'm going to ask you to put the story problem in your own words. So we don't need our pencils right now, so you guys can go ahead and put those down. Thank you. So I'm going to read it first. Molly picked 4 striped pumpkins. Then she picked some white pumpkins. When she was finished, she had picked 9 pumpkins in all. How many white pumpkins did Molly pick? Alright. So I want you to close your eyes and picture the word problem as I reread it again. Alright. Molly picked 4 striped pumpkins. Then she picked some white pumpkins. When she was finished, she had picked 9 pumpkins in all. How many pumpkins did Molly pick? Alright. Jade, will you please share the story prop with me in your own words?
Yeah, so Molly picked 4 pumpkins that were striped. And then she picked some of the white ones. And then after she picked the striped ones and the white ones, there was 9.
There were 9 altogether. So what are we trying to find out?
We want to know how many white pumpkins that Molly picked.
Yeah? Alrighty. Please tell the story problem to a friend. Be sure to tell all the important information and what we are trying to find out. So Shelby, I guess you can just talk to Jade. Retell the story.
Hi, friend.
Hello.
So, our friend, Molly,
picked
out 4 striped pumpkins, and then she went and picked out some white pumpkins. And when she was done, she had a total of 9, but we don't know how many white pumpkins she picked, so we're just going to prove that.
Okay.
Alrighty, I loved hearing what you guys were talking about. So today I'm going to give you guys some objects, and these are what we're going to be counting with. It's super creative. pens and pencils. Alrighty. You may either choose to use these objects to help you count, or if you'd like to use your paper and write out your problem, you may. So you guys can go ahead and grab your pencils. Alrighty, so first I'm going to have you guys work all by yourself on this, and then we're going to work with a neighbor, okay? So, go for it. Alright, can you explain to me how you got what this means?
I counted out 9 tally marks,
Mm-hmm.
and then I counted out 4 for the striped pumpkins, and then drew a line, and then counted out all the tally marks after that. I got 5 for the white pumpkins.
Very good. I love how you did that. What did you do over here, Jade? Can you explain that to me?
I did almost the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
I counted out 9 because that's how I knew, that's what I knew the total to be.
Mm-hmm.
And I knew Molly started with 4 striped pumpkins, so I separated 4 of them, and then I counted the ones that were left over to figure out how many white pumpkins there were.
Very good. You guys did have very similar solutions. How did you know to take the 4 away from the 9? Jade?
I knew to take the 4 away from 9 because she had 4 striped pumpkins.
She had 4 striped pumpkins first. Alrighty. Okay, before we begin, no, that's not right. Yes, it is. Before we begin sharing our solution strategies, I'd like someone to share with us the problem one more time. Shelby, can you restate it for me?
Mm-hmm. Molly picked out 4 striped pumpkins, and then she picked some white pumpkins, and when she was all done, she had a total of 9 pumpkins. How many white pumpkins did she get?
Thank you very much. Alrighty, so now I'm going to ask a few of you to share some more of your thinking like we were doing earlier. So Shelby, you told me that first you counted out the 9 and then separated the 4. How did you decide to solve the problem using that method rather than using something like the materials?
Because I could draw the line out and count it like using my pencil.
Mm-hmm. So it was easier for you to just count on from there? Mm-hmm. Alrighty. Alright. So what are some of the strategies that we used for solving today's word problem? Did we use equations? You separated, yeah?
Separating.
Alright, and what did you...
Counting.
And counting, yeah. And how are those strategies related to each other?
Oh, I counted on too.
You counted on?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you counted up from 4.
Yeah, so I made 4 tally marks first, and then I counted on until I got to 9.
Very good. I love that strategy, and that's similar to, because you counted out the 9 first,
Mm-hmm.
right? So how are those strategies related to each other?
Well, yours is kind of like adding, because you went from 4 and added on the rest, and then I did subtraction by counting to 9 and then taking off 4.
I love that you were able to explain both of those strategies in that way. That was awesome. Very good, Shelby. Today, you each worked so hard to solve a math problem. It may have seemed difficult at first, but you kept working until you found the solution. It's really important in math that we keep trying, even when things are difficult. You did a fabulous job of that today. You should be very proud of yourself as mathematicians. Kiss your brains. Thank you guys so much for working with me.